Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to another episode of Modded Megaquarium, the brutal campaign mode. Thank you for joining me today and continuing to show your support for the series. If you do enjoy this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. So thank you to a couple of the eagle-eyed viewers in the last episode who did realise that the actual level had reset itself, and I actually had this running on hard mode for the very beginning of this. However, if we have a look now in our load, we are now on brutal difficulty. I have changed that in the save game settings, and yes, we are now properly on brutal mode. So between episodes I have done quite a bit of backfilling on the research. We've got pretty much all of level 1 and 2 stuff and a decent amount of the level 3 stuff as well, and I've also been working on some of the higher stuff as well, and in the science as well. We've got a lot of this already researched. I've built up a decent amount of money here, and I've also spent quite a lot of money already on a Uber heater here. So we've got that, we have an Uber filter, and we have an Uber auto feeder here as well. So those are the three things that I have bought, and we've already got like 32,000 already built up there. So we've got a decent amount of money to be carrying on with. So this episode I want to try and get at least one, maybe even two of these set up. And the ones we're going to be going for are the bullhuss and the epaulet shark. We already have those researched. Now my idea with this is that I want to change this out, but not just yet. I want to keep this ticking over and making money for us to be going on with. Have this as our starter base. And for now, I just want to set up a couple of things back here in the staff area. Just make sure we've got it all working properly, and then we can take down this wall and expand outwards from here. So the tanks that I want to use for this are going to be the Osaka tanks. If we scroll down here, we can go to the Osaka observer tanks here. I don't think we've used these so far. I'm going to grab two of these like that. And these are quite big, and they are quite expensive, like 8,000 each, something like that I think I just saw. And if we have those, they're like that. You can see I've got some toilets here, but this means that we could have some toilets in the centre there, with a staff area, and then we can have this cordoned off at each side. And then we can just basically bring this staff bit back behind here and open up all of this. So we are going to need some more space behind here. So if we expand this out, I think that's all the space we'll need, though. Expand that out to there. And we'll put the walls in there. I'm also going to put the walls in like this. And we're going to do this a bit different than we've done before, because I quite like this way of doing the toilet blocks at the moment. So if we mimic that here, we've got visitor doors, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then if we get a couple of staff doors, we can put one there and one there, and that will give us a way through from the front of house to the back of house, and it will give us space for some toilets in here as well. So if we grab some toilets, now of course we will be getting the Dulux toilets, and we'll be able to swap those straight out of there. However, that gives us plenty of space to be able to add in all the sharks and everything we need for these. Now let's have a look at the actual epaulet shark and the sharks that we have. We actually have a few different types. We're not going to bother with this scalloped hammerhead shark, that's far too difficult for us to deal with in this playthrough at the moment. Maybe at the end of the level, once we've completed it all, we'll try and stick in one of those big tanks and have a bit of fun with this one. But for now, just to work through this, we want to get the bullhuss in, which is a cold water shark and can eat up to size 14, but only crustaceans. Okay, so this is going to be fairly easy to house with other fish, with other stuff in the tank as well. Maybe I'll have some, I don't know if there's any other scavengers we can have apart from crustaceans, but we'll have a look at that. And then the epaulet shark here is a tropical water fish, or shark. Only grows up to size 16, so it's fairly small. So we might actually be able to put some of these white spotted bamboo sharks in the same tank here. This will eat only crustaceans, and this will only eat animals up to size 5. Okay, so that's both of these can be fit into the same thing. So we've actually just researched another shark here, the pajama cat shark. This is a cold water one, grows up to 25 and eats animals of up to size 10. So we should actually be able to put this in with the bullhuss. That'll be quite nice as well. I think I want to see here if there's any other sharks that we have access to, and if not, what we actually want to research. And I think getting a Chrysler tank up and going would be quite good. So I can't see any other sharks, so I think we'll go for something like this purple striped jelly, and we'll get a Chrysler tank up and going. So one of these tanks we can actually put straight onto this network, and then the other one will have to be cold water. So let's get the cold water one set up. If we put a power pump in at the back here, and we'll have this one as the cold water one with the bullhuss and the pajama cat shark. And on this we're actually going to need a decent amount of chilling, so we'll turn it around that way actually. And then we want in here, the only chiller we have is the large chiller, and so that's actually filled this, but we don't have any redundancy on this at all. As soon as one of these starts breaking, then this will shut down. So we are actually going to need a little bit more just to give ourselves a bit of redundancy on that. And then we don't really have too much money to be able to add in the Uber filter yet, or the Uber skimmer. So for now we're going to go with one of those, and we can hope that that's actually enough. It might be enough. We need some platform and a oh, actually not that. Let's try and get that on to go to there. That's better. And then we can break that one and come down like that. Is that still not good enough? Let's try that again. Let's try it on the back. So we'll do that. And then we'll bring some down there. Okay, that's worked. And this will give us an opportunity to put some Uber auto feeders onto this as well. So if we do the same on this side, we'll put that in and then we'll drop these down to there. For this one, for now, I'm just going to put in a power pump. And we can hook this power pump up straight to this tank over here and add on this tank there. And there's enough redundancy in this network here to be able to use this as the hot water tank. And so I'm hoping now we will have enough to put these different sharks in. And this is going to give us a decent amount, because whenever you get one of these, then you get some bonus cash and various different stuff. One of the things I do wanted to do today is try and get up to rank 8. So we're going to be working on trying to consolidate a lot of this down, making it look a lot pretty, and building up a lot of prestige as well. So first of all, let's add in these sharks. We'll pause the game to make sure we're okay during all of this. And we'll head into the menu here. Actually, let's go to here because we've got the sharks all lined up. So let's go with the pajama cat shark first, I think. Or should we add, hang on, how big is bullhuss? Size 10. So we're gonna, no, these can go in at the same time. This will grow up in 8 days, this will grow up in 6. So this will be higher than 10 by the time this can eat level 10s. Yep, so we'll go 1 in there, that completes that. We get a load of stuff here that can go in with it, I think. That's the idea with this. So we will close that for now, because I want 2 of them in there. We'll have a look at what we've just got in a minute. And we want 2 of these pajama cat sharks as well. Now we've got some needs to take care of. I just want to open this up and just see with these. Yeah, the only thing they're not liking is the lack of decor in there. So let's have a look at what we got. We got 2 common lobster. Oh, I did not mean to pick it up. And you can't put it back down again. Okay, these grow up to size 16. So you can actually have these. And they are armoured. So these start off at size 10. And end up at size 32. So these will actually fit in. And so will the southern stingrays. They grow up in 4 days. These grow up in 7. It'll be fine for what we for everything which is going into here. So yeah, I think everything in this will be safe to go into there. I am hoping. Oh no, wait. Some of these were hot water. The southern stingray were hot water. Okay. So we want to move these 3 out and put those into there. We'll have to remember that's 120 points we've just added into that one. So in here, now we want to make this look nice and pretty behind here. So if we come into the vegetation, we'll get some... I think we can actually put some of these tall rocks in. Yeah, we can. And that looks really quite nice. So we'll do that. And then down the front, I think we can put not quite the large kelp. There is some of this large kelp we can add in. So maybe some of this stuff. Yeah. We'll add some of that around. And then I think we want some low-lying rocks. So we'll go for the velvet horn. For some of those. And then I think we should have some... Let's have a look what else we have. All the way down here, I think there's some more stuff. I haven't really played around with these, but these look really nice. So let's go with... What's the colour? Ooh, we've got some blue ones. Some of these blue ones might be quite nice. So we'll add one in there and one in there. And then we do actually just want some regular little live rocks. Yeah, I think that looks quite pretty. Maybe some decor items now. So we come into the decor, we will get... Let's go for a cannon. And put that right in the centre there. And then some barrels just dotted around. And maybe even a compass down at the front just there. Yeah, I like that. So in here we need some crab, we need some cockles, and we need some supplement. So at the back here we can add in... Where is it? There's the supplement. There's the crab. And the cockles. So there we go. Oh no, that's herring. Don't want a herring, we want crab. Wonderful. And on this side we want some sand eels and some supplement. So we'll get the supplement and the sand eels. What are these lacking? Oh, okay, you can only have one of these in the tank at any one time. So let's, for now, we'll just have a basic little tank. Yeah, something like this. This will be fine. This needs to be at least size 16, so that'll be alright. We'll attach this onto there, and we'll put this guy... no, not what I wanted to do at all. No! Right, come out of the move tool. Attach that to there, right. And then in here, we want to move one of these. Nope. Move one of these into there. And we're doing this purely to just house this until we get another proper tank in. And then we'll need some driftwood in here. And then one more little bit of driftwood just to keep them happy. There we go. Okay, so that's all safe now. But everyone in here is looking good. Yep. So now we can get the epaulet shark in. So come into, let's come into here and we'll have a look at the sharks again. So the epaulet shark, we'll have 2 of these and then 2 of these ones. So I'll put 2 of those. Oh, we're actually right down on money now. So let's, what do we need to do here? We've not got quite enough water either, water filtration. So we'll sell him off for now. We'll press play and we'll get back some more money. Make sure everything here is working okay. There's a nitrate reactor done. We'll get a deep outcrop tank next. And I think if we can actually make this tank look quite nice with a little bit more money, then we'll open up this and throw everything behind. I think we'll just make a little staff area around this and then literally just open this up and that'll be fine. So let me run this on a little bit just to get my money up a bit, enough to be able to open this tank up, and you can join me back then. So we've got a bit more money now and I think it's going to be enough to sort this one tank out. So if we come back into here, in fact into here, we've got all the sharks here. We wanted 2 of these white spotted bamboo sharks. They should be fine, so 1, 2 of those. And then watch out for the incoming notification when we put one of those in. So there's the horse-eye jacks. They are really big fish, and are these going to be okay in here? They start off at the level 10, and I think they are. So long as they go in at the same time, I think they'll be okay. So if we come into here, Nigel has leveled up with pure fixing. Let's grab these guys and put them straight into there and make sure that these are going to be okay in here. So at the moment, these are going to grow up in 3 days, that's okay. These can't eat them yet, and won't be able to eat them anyway. And then the epaulet sharks, they don't eat fish anyway. So yeah, they'll be all fine in there. Just make sure the stingrays, only crustaceans, yep, that's fine. So now we need to make this look a bit more pretty, and we also do need a bit more filtration. So instead of adding it onto here, we're going to add it onto the back of here. So we'll grab, say, another one of those, and it's actually going to have to be yet another one. Let's go for a large double. Let's put that onto there. That has fixed it. We'll keep an eye on that. I'm hoping to build up enough money to get an Uber skimmer, and then that will solve all of our problems with that. And then we need a herring back here as well. So we'll get some herring. That's all of the food sorted. We just need some rock and some plant life. So in this one, I want it to be a little bit different to the other one. I think we'll have some nice low-lying stuff around here. So we'll do that like that. And then we'll go for... We don't have that yet, that's a shame. There was some really nice stuff that I do like, but you know, we'll use some red algae in lieu of that. I can never remember what it's called. The red stuff from the base game, and then we do want some rock in it as well. So we'll go for some rubble with kelp. Actually, it looks quite nice. Where can we have this in? One there and one there. No, I don't quite like that. I'll get rid of one of those. The second one we added in there. I think it's a bit busy if you have all of it in. And then I think we'll just go for some small rocks around. We are going to need a fair amount of this, actually. There we go. I'm not keen on this rubble. Really not keen on that rubble. It's a little bit busy for what I want. So instead, I think we'll just add in a regular rubble. And there we go. Okay. It's not the best tank that I've ever made. Looks a little bit off, I think. But I will worry about that later on, because we will be doing a full refit of this place once we've got a few things in order. We'll put a lantern in there, and we will go for a anchor up at the back as well. It's okay, it's not too bad. There's a couple of spaces where we could add new other stuff. Maybe it needs a bit of height actually, so we will... what was that kelp we added in? It was all the way down here, wasn't it, I think? Got a large kelp. Maybe some of that just dotted around. Yeah, that looks a lot better already. Okay, yeah, that's good. So I've left this running for a couple of days, and a lot of the stuff in this tank has grown up. Not all the way either, there are still some growth stages to go within these. And already I've had to add in another 2 skimmers onto the back of here. I'm hoping that's... oh no. Eaten by the horse-eye jacks. At least we didn't need those for the thing, but what... are these going to be an issue? They can eat animals up to size 1 to 10. Right, I didn't realise they were that small. Okay, so can we add these in anywhere else? Not really. We'll worry about that later on, I think. We do actually need a bit more filtration in this tank as well. So this filtration issue is becoming to be a bit of a problem. And it's something we will need to address. The next thing I want to do is actually open these 2 tanks up to the public. And so we can do that. We will need to move stuff around here just a little bit. I think the first thing though we need to do is knock down the walls between the 2 areas. We'll add this stuff onto this side for now. Get that all out of the way. And then once we've got these walls down, we can see where we want to put the backstage bits. Because we can actually get rid of these now as well. And these toilets. I'll say sorry to this guy. Selling a toilet out from right underneath his feet. And there you go. And we'll move this to back here somewhere. So we'll do that there. And so now we've got this sat in the middle of our public area, as well as this tank here. So we can move this. No, in fact, let's cancel that. Let's see what we want to do here. I think if we move these out to behind here, then we could actually put this one in there. And I think what I'll do is I want to have a play around with this off camera a little bit, just to see what's going to work best and how we can best place all of this in. Because I'm pretty sure we can consolidate some of this down into tanks, slightly bigger tanks. The whole point of this level was to actually get away from these smaller tanks and to start building bigger stuff. That's what the owners of the aquarium wanted. So I want to try and get rid of some of these pumps. It all looks a bit awkward and a bit unpleasant back here. So I want to try and consolidate all of this down and build it up a little bit better than it is. So next time you see this level, it will be much better than it is now. So I know this isn't the exact best layout we could do, but it is actually doing what we needed to do. We've managed to get all of those tanks down into just these 3. And the only things we've actually lost during that are the anemones. And we will be able to put those back in once we get everything done. We are actually very, very close now to level 8 as well. Just by doing this, we managed to increase our prestige quite a lot. We'll change the next science thing. I want to be... Let's go for a deep cylinder tank there. So we might actually get up to rank 8 just with this. Let's take it back up to full speed. And we'll see just how far we're getting. Now hopefully this will take us straight over, because as soon as we get rank 8, we will be able to carry on with this level much easier. Because rank 8 gives us a lot of new decor stuff and the Pacific paint that we like so much. But it also gives us stuff like mega double filter, the mega chiller, the large nitrate reactor, the uber triple filter which costs $750,000, which we'll never be able to get. I'm a Uber chiller as well, and so we'll be able to use a lot of this really nicely. There's also stuff like the square intersection tank and stuff like that we haven't really had a look at yet. There's just so much which I would love to be able to do, like a tall U-tank. Looks really cool. I want to be able to use it. And of course the money making equipment, the copper band toy shelves and the popcorn tarts, I always say that. Popcorn carts. So yeah, there's lots and lots to do. We will... Horse-eye jacks have grown up. That's good. We've researched. And we also have new animals. So let's see what we can get. I can't see any sharks. Ah yes, leopard shark. Leopard shark is one of the ones we want. Okay, so we'll get the leopard shark first off. And I think I'm going to put the talks in now. So if we come into here, we can go down to get the podiums. I think I want to pause this game. No, I'll just let it roll over to the next day, and then we can put these in. It's best to put these in at 9 o'clock in the morning. So there we go, pause the game now. Put one in there, one in there, one there, one there, and one there. Okay, so we already have Dante, we've been leveling up. He's all the way up at level 7 or 8, I think, in talks now. So we're going to want a couple of mic headstands, and we'll put these in the back here. Why not just put them in an awkward position like that? So there we have 4 mic stands, so there's no excuse for anybody not to have one. So on this one, first of all, let's have a look what we can have on here. Porcupine puffer is going to be the best one, and we'll do that at 9 o'clock every 2 days. We want to do this to stagger them out a bit, and then with this one at 12 o'clock is going to be... Actually, there's nothing really here we want, so I'm going to delete that one. And on this one, again, there's nothing really we want. So I might actually do this as just a basic aquarium one. No, in fact, I'm not, because I'm sure there's going to be some stuff in here. Whoops. That we will want. So we'll grab that, place that there. And then on this, yeah, there's lots. So we're going to go for the pajama cat shark at 12 o'clock every 2 days. And then on this one, we're going to want the epaulet shark at 3 o'clock every 2 days. And then I actually think I'm going to play this a bit less efficient than I normally would. Because I'm going to say 9 o'clock every other day, we want an Arabian butterfly talk for that one. And then at 12 o'clock every other day, we're going to want a common lobster talk as well. And we'll miss out the clownfish talk. In fact, I think the clownfish are in here. Yeah. So we can actually go for... No, let's miss that one out for now. And we will just keep playing on here. And I think we have Dante and we have Emma, who are both very, very good talkers, but Emma here... Oh no, that's Dante. Where's Emma coming? Where is she going to go? She should come down here. But this is going to bring us huge amounts. And it should almost push us up straight into rank 9. So let's see if it does. It should get us almost all the way there. Emma has already... Oh, no, no, no. Did you get eaten by something? Wow, the horse-eye jacks can eat these guys. What? I don't like you, horse-eye jacks. Oh no, I just sold one of the stingrays. Right, horse-eye jacks have gone. We don't like those at all. They've already eaten 3 of our fish. And the bull husses have grown again. Okay, is this going to push us over? Even with a dead animal? Yes, it is. So we've just got rank 8 and now we're heading straight up into rank 9. And so with this, we have lots and lots of kelp. And the asparagus weed. This is the stuff I love so much. I love this asparagus weed. So, and we've got shellweed, live rubble. Brilliant. And we also have like 4 deep wall tanks. We also have baby sharks. The tasseled wobbegong shark. Still the best named fish in the entire thing. And all of the equipment like the shark hat shelves and the orange juice squeezer. All of that stuff. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's go. And this is just going to continue to rise. We might actually get up to level 10 relatively fast. Unfortunately though, we have lost another shark. We're going to have to get another one in here. I wanted to have 2 of each type of shark in, but now those horse-eye jacks have been sold. We didn't really care about those anyway. We can come into sharks here and get 1, 2 of those. Just to make sure we can actually do this. Right, we're a bit worried about feeding here. Maybe it's time to start putting some stuff onto these. So you haven't been fed, and you haven't been fed. I think that's just because we've been pausing and unpausing and people have been resetting their duties and stuff, but we've got a lot less tanks to feed now. So hopefully stuff should start catching back up again. And then if we add in the other epaulet shark here as well. And everything in here should be happy with each other. Just wanted to make sure with these. No, it's just crustaceans they're worried about. So everything in here should catch up. So yeah, but I think once we've made sure these are going to be okay, we do actually have enough to be able to put a sand eel thing into here. So let's do that. Let's grab, where are they? I think they're in here. An auto feeder. Oh, not quite enough money. How much do we need? How much do we need? 21,000. They've gone up in price. Okay. Right, so let's wait for that. In fact, I'll do that between episodes, I think. We'll worry about that then. So looking at the time on the video, I think that is where we're going to leave it for today. We've done a decent amount today. We've fixed up all of this front area here. We've got 2 of the sharks in, but we need to complete the level, and we've also gone up by 2 levels. So there's a huge amount I need to research between levels and make sure I've got all of this looking good. And also I need to build up my money to a decent stage. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will. See you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.